Hello and happy 2024. As many of you have already shared, it's the year of the dragon, but as the gang, as I call the angels, it is also the year of harmony. Breathe that in, harmony. We have been through a lot the last few years, a tremendous amount. And one of the things I would like to do with you, for you today, is pull one card from both of my decks. So first we're going to use the Empowered Heart deck for the Mary Magdalene. And at the same time, we will also be using cards from my very first Oracle deck, the Angel Chatter Oracle cards. So let us get started. But before I go any further, let me introduce myself. I'm Christine Alexandria, the founder of Angel Chatter and the founder of Angel Chatter Academy. So if you would like to know more about me and my services, the courses I love teaching, and all the products that I have channeled and shared, go on over. So first we're going to start with this month. So what I'm going to do is pull a card from the Angel Chatter deck. We'll talk a little bit about what is going to be in store for us energetically this month. And then I'll go over to the Empowered Heart. So the first card is Raphael with the message of a gentle heart. Because we have been through the ringer universally, individually, the tendency is to continue to push forward. Hold on to that. Don't push forward right now, because physically you're tired, mentally you're tired, emotionally you're exhausted. So how can you be up to par spiritually? You really can't. Now is the time not to pull back, but now is the time to be gentle. Gentle for yourself, gentle, and allow yourself to be nurtured from them. Raphael, the angel of healing, Camuel, the angel of self-love, all about that gentle heart energy. Oh, feel that come in. It feels yummy, doesn't it? And then the Magdalene doesn't disagree by any stretch of the imagination. The card she shares is the mother. So if you think about that quintessential mother, what does she do? She nurtures, she nourishes you. Lean into the company, the energy of the Magdalene, of the energy of the mother, and allow them to take care of you. Now, it may not be a physical take care of, but they're going to give you ample ideas of maybe a bowl of soup would be ideal for tonight. Maybe taking a nap is what's in order. You know, one of my favorite rituals every year, I take a nap with our Christmas tree. Doesn't mean I curl up and cuddle with it. I take a nap looking at it as I fall asleep, and I wake up and the lights are on. I feel so good afterwards. So come up with some of your own rituals or revisit some. This is the month to be gentle. We're not talking New Year's resolutions, but how you can be more true to you, no matter what it is, whether it's a program you want to start or enroll in, or products, or clothing, or foods, etc. Don't do it unless you can feel that love coming forward. So let's go on over to February. We have first, let's get rid of that light, Gabriel with the message of manifest. We are always creating something. We can create disharmony as well as we can create harmony. You guys are funny. So, if something is not to your liking currently in your world, this is not a judgment to be putting upon yourself, but ask yourself, how did I create this? What could I have done differently? Better yet, what could I do now going forward to create an extension that better reflects me? So talking with Gabriel oversees that sacral chakra, that place of miracles. Magdalene, once again, agrees, comes out with that card message of blossom. Now it's time this year, this month of February, it's time for you to blossom. So if you think of a flower, it doesn't dance around and show off, guess what I'm doing now? It just stands there in all their glory, does its thing, and people come by to appreciate its scent, its heavenly aroma, its beauty. Allow yourself to blossom. Allow those petals to unfurl. Allow your scent, your divinity to come forward a bit more. That's an area in which you can manifest. It's going to be a lot of fun. March comes in with that message from Jophiel of laugh. Now, Jophiel oversees your solar plexus with Michael, but I call her the joy-filled angel. She reminds us all that we are our most powerful when we are in our joy. Because when we're in that joy, we are in our soul space. When we are in that joy, nothing is wrong. We're not thinking of I shoulda, coulda, wouldas. We're not being annoyed by outside influences. We're not angry. There's none of that competition. There's none of that. We are in that moment of joy. So in March, let's be a lot more aware of that joy that's always around us. I mean, I constantly use Zeke, our wonder dog, of the silly things he does. He has this great habit of when we enter our home, his nose is pushed up against the window and he just kind of stares at you as you come in. I call that guy's giving me the snake eye. It's like, how dare you leave me? And it makes me laugh every single time. So it's a little tiny moment, lasts less than a minute, but when you have these little moments, they start to accumulate. And before you know it, you're finding little things throughout your day that make you laugh, so you can hang out more in your soul space, which of course is love. We are born of love. We are love personified. We just forget how to do it. Me included. We can all get wrapped up in that day-to-day stuff. So when it comes to March, I'll start taking notes what month I'm in. Let's laugh more. Let's stay in that soul space. So when we come up in April, we have Jophiel yet again with that strength. We have ridden that joy train, so to speak, and we're realizing how powerful being in joy is. It's not being frivolous or superficial. We are finding moments every single day, throughout every single day, to find that joy, to be true to us. And it is indeed a blessing. I don't have anything more to say about that. I think they're pretty cut and dry with that one. You know, using that joy as a power, and what a blessing you are. So now we come to May. And Haniel comes in with the truth. Now, there are always three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. It doesn't mean one of us is a big fat old liar. It means we're seeing it from our perspective, our life experiences. So instead of getting caught up in the drama of somebody's story, sit back a little bit. Permit yourself to see how they are seeing the truth in May. So then you can see what's really going on. Are they acting out because they're afraid of getting hurt? It's but one example. Are they acting out or saying these things because they're afraid of being ridiculed or belittled? So exercise is what Magdalene comes in. Exercise this practice of stepping back and looking at those three sides more frequently, and you will become more at peace, more at harmony in every day of your life. It's going to be a magical year. So that was May. Here we are, halfway through the year already. Oh, Raphael comes forward with the message of your guardian angel. for the month of June. And you can use your guardian angel specifically, but Raphael's encouraging the message of who are your other spiritual guides? Who can you deeper connect with? So as an example, where we live, we have a lot of woods near our home. I have encountered Clyde, the Cyclops. I have encountered and channeled White Buffalo Woman. I've encountered clients that come here for private weekends, relatives that they didn't know they had until they went back and did some family genealogy research. And sure enough, there he was. I've encountered enslaved people. So these collectively, unicorns, of course, thank you. And so many tree guides I'm looking at, and our crepe myrtle is just ablaze right now as the sun is hitting her. So it's looking at all these different guides you have that are there to be of service for you every single moment. So if you have been building up throughout this month, hope you're taking notes. We'll go back and watch this video and take more notes. If you've been paying attention to that joy message, to allowing yourself to be in that soul space and exercising and understanding there are always more sides to a story, you are so growing and evolving and becoming more true to you. And that's the Magdalene's message. As you embrace your spiritual guides more confidently, more with an awareness, it's exciting. And you get to tap in and ask them to help you find not only from that perfect parking spot, but for me, they gave me, oh gosh, 2 new courses in the course in the span of 24 hours, and courses that I'm really excited about to share with everybody. So it's that flow, that essence of harmony that we get to play with throughout this entire year. So go chat with your spiritual guides more with an awareness in June. So here we are at July. We have Shamael, Angel of Harmony, doesn't oversee any chakra per se, with that message of water. And water, you can think of waves crashing, tidal waves, tsunamis, gentle flowing down a stream, and all sorts of ways water surrounds us. We drink water, right? Got my water glass right here. So water is in us, surrounding us. But what's water's message for this month of July? I'm going to be going to the beach. I don't know about you. And taking in that energy, that place of expansiveness. But you can also go, how can I use the energy of water? How can I embody? What does water ultimately do? It flows, right? It goes with the flow. It doesn't fight. It doesn't, if you've ever gone into the ocean, you're trying to fight against the waves, you get exhausted. But the minute you turn around and ride the wave to shore, how easy is that? So it's allowing yourself to stop the fight. Go more with the flow. And it doesn't mean you give up your mission. It means that, okay, I've been fighting this good fight. I've been trying and trying. How about I listen to my guides? I got that message last month. And how can I go more with the flow so I can fulfill my soul's mission with greater ease? And the Magdalene comes forward with the message of union, which may seem like it doesn't go with water, but think about it. You are one with water. Water is in you. We are made up, I forget the percentage, of so much water. Why not become in union with it versus fighting, right? Playing with this. And now we get to come to August. Zadkiel with that past life connection. So we could find ourselves making those comments come August. This feels so, excuse me, feels so familiar. I see this pattern a lot in my life. You know, if we think about how we are treated by a variety of different people. So there's this past life connection. What's that common factor? Us, right? So what could we do to help heal this past life connection. We're going to, according to the Magdalene, feel it within our physical bodies. How we can even ask them to remind us, ask the Magdalene, ask the angels, point out to me within my body. Maybe you get some chills. We all get those angel confirmation chills. Maybe you'll feel a knot in your stomach. I had a client years ago that their thumb would do this. Kind of an odd thing, but that was their clue that they were getting a message. And then this was a good thing or a bad thing, depending on what they were doing. So finding that past life connection can be very healing. Healing because maybe you found part of your soul tribe. Yay! Maybe recognizing that, okay, I have a karmic connection with this person that I want to get that healed. This will be a great month to explore it. September, I often look at as the beginning of a new year. It's people, we go back to school, new school year. So Michael comes forward with that message of embrace. Wants me to read the message to you. Welcome all aspects of your glorious, radiant, loving self. Wow. Embrace all parts of you. We are perfectly imperfect. There is nobody walking the earth that is perfect. We are all perfectly imperfect. So why bother hiding those imperfections? I gave up dyeing my hair years ago because who was I kidding, right? So here we go. It's silver. I got some wrinkles. It's what it is. I'm embracing it. I'm embracing becoming the crone, but I still have aspects of the maid and the mother within me. So it's embracing, and the more you give up trying to hide or conceal your imperfections, that mantle you've been carrying around trying to hide it and be this perfect person, it's refreshing when it is no longer weighing heavily on you. So by embracing come September and going, you know what? I am pretty awesome. You know what? I deserve what I desire. You know what? I think I am going to go do blah, 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 whatever blah, blah, blah is for you. It'll be fun. You'll have a more joyful experience. In fact, later in September, my sister and I get to walk the El Camino. I'm rather excited. Magdalene comes forward with a message of prophecy. So maybe one of the aspects you've been hiding is your intuition. Maybe you think it's not quite so cool. Maybe there are a lot of people in your world that don't understand it, so you've shirked it, you've hid it, you've concealed it, but you're embracing all aspects of you. So come on out to play. If you need help, you know where I am. I have lots of courses for you to take, embark upon, and they're fabulous, of course, because it's time. So if the spiritual component of this message really hits a nerve, reach out, because it says it's time, it's your time. Give yourself permission to be crazy intuitive and enjoy that wonderful gift you have. October, Zachiel comes forward again with that message of timing. Now, we can't rush anything. Well, we can, but isn't it kind of aggravating? Isn't it aggravating to push something through, push it through, and it just keeps messing up? It breaks down, or it doesn't come out according to plan. There's a ton of mistakes, there's typos. I mean, all sorts of, you missed an ingredient when you made something. It's timing. Remember, going with the flow. Relax into that flow. Know that everything does happen in divine timing. It's that saying we've heard. We kind of like hearing it, but we really don't like hearing it. But remember, Zachiel's coming forward. You, darling, are the divine. So, therefore, it does happen when you are ready. You may say you're ready now, but it's not happening. Release the reins, release the oars, release whatever control device you're using, the steering wheel, and allow yourself to be righted a bit more in your course. Permit yourself to go more with that flow. Step into that power of love a bit more confidently. And you know what's going to happen? That desire is going to come before you know it. And then Magdalene comes forward with that message of truth. Thank you. She said, ignore this. Everything I just shared is the truth. So permit yourself to go in that flow. Permit yourself to be true to you. And now we're at November. The month of gratitude, as I like to call it. Uriel comes in with that message of safety. You are safe to be you. You may have been told, sadly, otherwise throughout your life, that you weren't good enough, that you don't deserve that, or that's silly because you broke the mold. I hope you broke the mold because you're amazing. You are safe to be you, no matter what it is that you want to do with your life, whether it's doing YouTube videos, whether it's writing books, creating pottery, being a garbage collector, being an accountant, being a gardener. It doesn't matter. Being a CEO, CFO, it doesn't matter. As long as it lights up your soul, you are safe to be you. And if you're not feeling it, use the ask-affirmation. Why is it safe for me to be me? And here's the cool part. Don't look for answers. Allow them, all of them collectively, to show why you are safe to be you. And don't be surprised if you start literally growing in height. I did. The Magdalene comes forward, I love this, with the message of true love. Loving yourself more, permitting yourself to really shine who you are is the best love story ever written. Because the more you love and honor yourself, your dreams, your desires, what you need for your health and well-being, the more you can give, the more you get to receive, the happier you are. Stuff doesn't cure you. You know that by now. Retail therapy, it's a nice idea. The stores love it. But does it really solve problems? No. Enjoy you for you. Let me get teary. That's the best love story you will ever have. Because when you truly honor who you are, not say it, but you truly honor it, love happens. You stop eating to hide up the pain. You stop mindless shopping. You stop mindless scrolling. You stop all those things that dull the mind because you're honoring you more often. That's something to be grateful for. Here we are at the last month, December 2024 already. Uriel comes through again, kind of a funny message for the month of December, detox. So, with that message of detox, one tends to think of a detox diet right away. They're saying give that a pass because it's a month of joy and gathering, and just don't overindulge too much. But the detox, if you have been listening to their message throughout the year and took notes, you will have seen that some relationships flourished and some relationships just dwindled away. That's a detox. That's a little bit of clutter clearing. Maybe you can detox with some different apps on your phone, the TV, the kind of TV shows or movies you watch, because the detoxing is getting rid of what's not working for you. That's the bottom line of detox, whether it's things you consume, clothes you wear, jewelry you adorn your body with, Chemicals, whether it's makeup, hair, your soap, your detergent, all of these things combined can contribute to you feeling not up to par. So think about this month as you are decorating for the holidays, visiting family and friends, how much you have changed in this past year, and how you are going to continue to permit yourself to shine, because the Magdalene comes forward with the message of prosperity. Prosperity isn't just about the greenbacks and making more money. Of course it can be, because the happier you are, the more joy there is, you allow yourself to receive more. But prosperity is also being surrounded by wonderful people, friends and family who get you, that you don't feel intimidated by sharing your thoughts because they're going to judge you. It's going to be an amazing year of 2024, the year of harmony. I really hope you enjoyed this really long video, but it was meant to be. Take notes, come back and revisit it often. I am Christine Alexandria, the founder of Angel Chatter, wishing you so much love, so much happiness, and the knowing that you are amazing and deserve all you desire. And until next time, mwah, bye for now.